We the talk and right, we the talk and clear from Sierra Leone to everywhere. Oh yeah. Komon-Tok, come make me hear. From the streets of Freetown to the world beyond, to the anabolic things.
And the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Sierra Bulk Handling Limited, dated 10th November 2025. Offshore transshipment is the transfer of cargo between vessels at sea, typically involving larger vessels and smaller ones. This function, according to the Acts of the SFPHA, should be one of the core functions of SFPHA. However, due to the large investments involved in carrying out such a complex operation, the authority has never been able to carry out this function. This agreement gives out the function to Sierra Bulk Handling for the period stated in this agreement to carry out this service with support and supervision from Sierra Leone Port and Harbour Authority. Sierra Bulk Handling is seeking concession to carry out all offshore bulk handling of consignment for transshipment in the waters of Sierra Leone. Sierra Bulk Handling Limited is a newly formed Sierra Leonean company established with the objective of commercializing offshore bulk handling activities within Sierra Leonean waters. The current situation: offshore shipment is carried out by private companies with no visibility or inflow of resources for governments, creating environmental impact. The benefits of this agreement: one is the consolidated approach. With consolidated approach, it will give government the visibility in terms of data to offshore activities currently being carried out on a daily basis in our waters. It will provide security to offshore operations. It will help improve the environment with reduced fleets and pollution of our waters. It will create both marine and offshore job opportunities for Sierra Leoneans. This agreement will deliver a substantial new stream of revenue for government that is not currently forthcoming under the current operations. Because this operation will incur zero cost to government. The investment for this operation will be provided 100% by the investor. This will be the first of its kind of partnership between government and the private sector under the new Ports and Harbours Act. Revenue for government: concession fee, $250,000 will be paid in 90 days after the agreement is passed, and that amount will be paid annually. The throughput fee, a throughput fee of 20.10% metric ton of cargo inward and outward. The annual monitoring fees.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This now Komon-Tok, in case you don't know. Oh, yeah.
Honorable members, with the leave of Mr. Speaker, S071 has been fulfilled, quorum has been formed for the business of the House of Commons.
Prayers. Almighty God, without whose help labor is useless, without whose light search is vain, we thy unworthy servants here gathered together in thy name, do most humbly beseech thee to send down thy heavenly wisdom from above, to direct and guide us in all our deliberations, and laying aside all private interests, prejudices, and partial affections, the results of all our counsels may be to the glory of thy blessed name. Amen.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, staffmen. I therefore move that SO 5 be suspended for the business of the house.
Any seconder?
I say second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Proceed.
Record of votes and proceedings for Thursday, 20th November 2025 and Monday, 2024 November 2025 respectively.
That's a top, na flag. No, they give me.
One thing we don't do always.
Honorable members, record of votes and proceedings for Thursday, 20th November 2025. Pages 1 to 4. Page 5. Page 6. Page 7. Page 8. Page 9. And page 10. That's for Thursday, 20th November 2025. Record of votes and proceedings for Monday, 24th November 2025. November is not VEN. Take note, Mr. Clark. Monday, 24th November 2025. Are we clear on that? Okay. Thank you. Pages 1 to 4.
This one.
Page 5. Page 6. Page 7.
I so move, Honorable Speaker.
Any seconder?
I so second, Mr. Speaker.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
The record of votes and proceedings for Thursday, 20th and 24th November 2025 respectively has been adopted. Announcement by Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Clark, have you received the committee list from the ruling party and the opposition?
No, sir.
You have not received. Oh, you want leaders, you want social media journalists to start writing against Parliament before you treat this matter serious? We want the list today.
Mr. Speaker, unfortunately, you cannot get the list today, but I promise you that you will get it by the next meeting.
Your own list. Your own list. You've done yours.
Can I say something, please?
Yes.
Yeah, everything is almost completed. We are printing it off.
Yes, Chief Whip, did you consult your deputy?
Yes, it's almost very simple. That's why I said by the next meeting.
So we can get it today also?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, please. Hand over the list to the secretary of the committee, the clerk, and let me get a copy. Let me get a copy. Mr. Clerk, ensure that the lists are handed over to you today.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Proceed.
Announcement by Mr. Speaker.
Proceed.
Laying of paper. The Honorable Veronica Kadisise, Chairperson's Committee on Trade and Industry.
What's wrong with you? There's no wrong with you. It's correct.
Mr. Speaker.
The superior gender, man. No, go to that, man.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, in line with Standing Order 76-1 of the revised Standing Orders of Parliament 2006, I, Honorable Veronica Sissebi, Chairperson for Trade and Industry, hereby lay on the table of the House the report of the Parliamentary Oversight Committee on Trade and Industry, titled An Inquiry into Compliance and Operational Capacity of Different Industries in the Western Area, Urban and Rural, and Koya Chiefdom, Kotloko District.
Thank you very much, Honorable Veronica Kadisise, the leader of ECOFEPA. You are a leader indeed. Honorable Chairman of committees who went on oversight. You are yet to table your reports. Chairman of committees that went on oversight. You are yet to table your reports. This is the very last announcement related to that.
Before the announcement.
Yes, before the final announcement. You know we have a critical announcement. This is going to be the final announcement before that announcement. So please, you will get yourself to blame if you do not bring your reports to be tabled. Proceed.
Government motion. The Minister of Transport and Aviation.
Mr. Deputy Minister, why is your minister refusing to come to Parliament? Tell him that any other document coming to this Parliament, we want to see, or else we will not proceed. Mr. Clerk, take note of that.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, be it resolved that this honorable House hereby ratifies the following agreement which was laid on the table of the House on Monday, 24th November 2025. Offshore bulk handling concession agreement between Sierra Leone Ports and Harbours Authority and the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Sierra Bulk Handling Limited, dated 10th November 2025. Offshore transshipment is the transfer of cargo between vessels at sea, typically involving larger vessels and smaller ones. This function, according to the Acts of the SLPHA, should be one of the core functions of SLPHA. However, due to the large investments involved in carrying out such a complex operation, the authority has never been able to carry out this function. This agreement gives out the function to Sierra Bulk Handling for the period stated in this agreement to carry out this service with support and supervision from Sierra Leone Ports and Harbour Authority. Sierra Bulk Handling is seeking concession to carry out all offshore bulk handling of consignment for transshipment in the waters of Sierra Leone. Sierra Bulk Handling Limited is a newly formed Sierra Leonean company established with the objective of commercializing offshore bulk handling activities within Sierra Leonean waters. The current situation: offshore shipments is carried out by private companies with no visibility or inflow of resources for governments, creating environmental impact. The benefits of this agreement: one is to consolidate approach. With consolidated approach, it will give government the visibility in terms of data to offshore activities currently being carried out on a daily basis in our waters. It will provide security to offshore operations. It will help improve the environment with reduced fleets and pollution of our waters. It will create both marine and offshore job opportunities for Sierra Leoneans. This agreement will deliver a substantial new stream of revenue for government that is not currently forthcoming under the current operations. The cost: this operation will incur zero cost to government. The investment for this operation will be provided 100% by the investor. This will be the first of its kind partnership between government and the private sector under the New Ports and Harbours Act. Revenue for government: concession fee $250,000 will be paid in 90 days after the agreement is passed, and that amount will be paid annually. The throughput fee: a throughput fee of 20.10% metric ton of cargo inward and outward. The annual monitoring fees: this operation will be carried out with SLPHA. An annual monitoring fee of $25,000 will be paid for that service alone, enabling government to participate in the growth of the economy and delivery of our development agenda. Importance: a commercial activity that brings additional revenue to the government. It ensures operational and environmental standards are met. It will ensure the needs of the key participants, such as mining companies, are met. Projected financial inflow for government. In 2023, when this concept note was submitted for this agreement to the ministry, export for bulk minerals for 2026 was projected at 25 million tons between mining companies operating in Sierra Leone. If that projection is sustained, this agreement will generate 2.5 million additional revenue for government, plus the concession fee and other taxes such as corporate, the payee, NACIT, and other employment-related income. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, be it resolved that this honorable House hereby ratifies the following agreement, which was laid on the table of the House on Monday, 24th November 2025. Offshore bulk handling concession agreement between Sierra Leone Ports and Harbours Authority and the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Sierra Leone Handling Limited, Sierra Handling Limited, dated 10th November 2025.
Honorable members, the question is that this Honorable House ratifies the following agreement, which was laid on the table of the House on Monday, 24th November 2025. Offshore bulk handling concession agreement with the Israeli Ports and Harbors Authority and the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone, and Syria Bulk Handling Limited, dated 10th November 2025. Yes, Chief Whip.
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, I've been there since 2012. This is the first agreement I've seen a company owned by a Sierra Leonean, in which government has no obligation. Government is not putting a time in this company. And government stands to gain so much. Thank God we are passing this agreement at the time when the Minister of Finance is here. Because our economy is struggling, we need to find avenues to bring more income into government coffers. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, when the minister was speaking, I took note of the amount of revenue that this company will generate for this government. And Mr. Speaker, honorable members, this company is also about President promised to the South that he will create 5,000 jobs in 5 years, 500,000 jobs. And I believe this company alone, when effective, will create more than 8,000 jobs. And Mr. Speaker, honorable members, this agreement is not controversial. But the beauty about this agreement, whether it is passed or not, the offshore transaction is taking place every day. Government is not gaining a dime. With this agreement, I believe, when properly monitored by this committee, the government will start realizing money. When you look at the agreement, it says $10 per ton. But Mr. Speaker, members, when you divide that $10 for at least 25,000 metric tons or 5,000 metric tons per annum, now tell me the amount of revenue this government stands to generate when this agreement is passed. No string is attached to this agreement, and we stand to benefit so much. This is a situation, Mr. Speaker. I want us in this house to say it was our tenure that we raised so much revenue for government. It was the sixth parliament that we passed XYZ agreement that brought so much money into the coffers of government. As we struggle to raise funds, I believe the Minister of Finance himself or the ministry will be very happy if we pass this agreement. So, Mr. Speaker, members, because the agreement is so controversial, and taking into consideration the huge amount of money this company will bring into this country and the jobs it will create, I therefore move that this agreement be passed speedily without delay. I thank you very much.
One from this side, and we round up.
Thank you.
Anyone here? Okay. Who? Okay.
Mr. Speaker,
What do you want to say?
I give you. No, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I have. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I have personal issue with KKK. Yes, I prefer the leader to talk to me. Okay. So I will sit down. With all due respect. I will tell you, I will approach your desk when I go to your chamber. Yes, I want the chair. No problem. Oh, I will talk to the draft desk. Mr. Speaker, you see the approach in the chamber? This 1, 2, 3, I remove a motion for you to separate them. I am talking about something affecting me.
Mr. Speaker, we are supporting the leader.
No, we are not supposed to. There's something very strange happening here.
Who even blame the three of you in that room?
Mr. Speaker. Hey, are you sure that
We are supporting the leader.
Allow AKK for police. Let me report.
Because yesterday, Honorable AKK told me that this one of the best agreements from Israel. Thank you very much.
Let me report.
Okay, hold on.
If you talk again, it's wrong.
I don't remember when I last spoke about the
police agreement. It's not true.
Are you rounding up?
It's not. They say, let me report.
Okay, let the leader of the opposition round up. But I wanted to, leader, let me give him 2 minutes because it's stood up. 2 minutes.
Mr. Speaker.
Are you okay now?
Mr. Speaker, no wrap up. One will come between one. The Minister of Finance The Minister of Finance is in the chamber.
That is why there's a different euphoria today. Yes, Mr. Speaker, Honorable Members. Firstly, I always feel excited when I always feel excited when we promote our local content. When we try to see how best we can capacitate Sierra Leoneans. We have a good number of businesses in which profits are made, but these businesses are run by foreigners. And when they make profits, their priority is to develop their own country. But today, we are capacitating a Sierra Leonean who has nowhere else to develop other than Sierra Leone as a country. So to me, I am excited. But that is not enough. I took time to carefully look at the agreement, Mr. Speaker. One thing that is conspicuously missing in most of the agreements that we look through is the standards and the environmental protection concern. We've had people in other places who are exposed to adverse environmental conditions, and companies operating in those areas don't prioritize the safety of the people. But in this agreement, sub-clauses 1 and 2 of clause 5 clearly states that it is mandatory that the operation must comply with the application of the law and prudence industrial standards. And it also shows that the concessionaire is legally bound to operate properly, efficiently, safely, and professionally. So with this, our people are covered. With this, the safety of our people is a concern. Mr. Speaker, it doesn't only stop there. Most times, government does not have the priority or the right to pay an unannounced visit to most of the operation sites, especially on companies operating within our jurisdiction. But clause 5, sub-clause 4 clearly gives the authority the right to inspection. You see, the authority may enter and inspect the area during working hours without prior notice. I'm sure government oversight is very critical in enhancing the safety of the locals around, the safety of the staff, and the safety of the operation of itself. So in this agreement, government can pay on unannounced visit and make sure that they take the necessary action where it needs to be. And also, unlike other agreements we go into as a nation, in this agreement, there is a mandatory monthly reporting, Mr. Speaker. When you look at sub-clause 6 of clause 5, it makes it very clear that on monthly basis, they should submit the cargo quantity, they should submit the vessel tonnage, and they should also submit the turnaround time and accidental and injuries. Accidents and injuries. This is very, very important, Mr. Speaker, because it ensures the regular performance, monitoring, and transparency. Most times, we have had agreements in which governments have gone into with a private party or a private company, and these agreements are not too transparent. Government does not know what the private entity are making. Government does not have any idea with what is happening, but again, government has invested or the private party may have invested, and there is no corresponding return. In most of these agreements, the profit they are making, they are under-reporting to government. So this is why in this specific agreement, unlike other agreements, it has been made clear, conspicuously clear, that there should be monthly reporting. And I'm sure with that monthly reporting, government will be able to ensure that the proper thing is done and transparency will be enhanced. And also, Mr. Speaker, the import-export facilitation helps operation also. Although the government can't permit the machinery or exportation, it also means that they have to declare what they have in hand. And their declaration will help a lot to ensure that there is transparency. Mr. Speaker, there are a lot of good things in this agreement, and we on this side will not want to be a stumbling block, because I have said it that we are in opposition, but we are not opposed to the development of this country. We are opposed to the development of this country, and whichever agreement they bring that is not controversial, that is not challenging, that gears towards the promotion of this nation, we will support. Yesterday it was SLP in power, Tomorrow it will be APC in power. So, Mr. Speaker, these are some of the very positive clauses that are entrenched in this very agreement. Also, Mr. Speaker, there is anti-bribery and anti-corruption clause. When you look at clause 10 of this very agreement, it says outlaws giving or receiving unlawful payment. It also requires internal anti-corruption policy, and breaches leads to immediate termination. So this agreement is shaped and tailored into a way that it will not encourage bribery, it will not encourage corruption, and if ever any breaches take place, it may lead to the immediate termination. It provides a direct exit for the state if corruption is detected. So at any time corruption is detected, the state can take leave of this agreement. So to me, it's very good. It's also confidential. It also promotes confidentiality and promotes state information. When you look at clause 11, Mr. Speaker, it says sensitive information cannot be disclosed except under strict exceptions. And I believe protection of government information and data is very, very, very much important. And operational intelligence is also very much important. However, Mr. Speaker, there are also critical aspects in this agreement that I want to also look at very carefully. In this agreement, Mr. Speaker, there is a major power imbalance. The concessionaire receives much more power and protection than the government. So we have to carefully also ensure that government has protection and government has more power into this agreement. and also it has weak regulatory control. Mr. Speaker, the government of Sierra Leone has the ability to monitor, inspect, and penalize or enforce compliance is reduced in this agreement. In a nutshell, like we have always said, there is no perfect agreement. I have carefully stated some of the goodies in this agreement, and I have similarly stated some of the challenges in this agreement. Like I have said, Mr. Speaker, when we put them on scale, the goodies outweigh far the challenges in this agreement. So we on this side will have no alternative but to ensure that this agreement is expeditiously passed so that the operation begins as soon as possible. We have seen some of the advantages in this agreement, especially for the fact that the government is demanding the concessionaire to pay $250,000 10 days after the approval of this very agreement. So to me, I want to crave on the indulgences of our colleagues, those from both sides of the aisle, that this agreement is expeditiously passed because it makes good for this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much, leader of the opposition. Leader of government business.
Mr. Speaker, I don't want anything to feel that I'm having private meeting with the finance minister. He's just talking to me. I don't know why. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, Honorable Abukabu, leader of the opposition, thank you very much for supporting us. Your last statement said there is really no perfect agreement, and we have just stated fairly the good things and there are challenges that we have also outlined, which is very good, and that brings to mind our oversight responsibilities. But let me just quickly list up before we approve. I just want to make some clarifications that has to do with B12 and B13. B12, it has to do with the concession fee that is $250,000. That is the fee, that annual fee you have to pay within 30 days. But you know, after the ratification, for this agreement to go into enforcement or operationalize it, it has to take 90 days. Now, when you come down there, I think B12, you see $25,000 for monitoring fees. So the terms total is going to $275,000. Fine, that is good. Going down the same page, you realize that it's 0.10 cents per metric ton in dollars, per metric ton. So in page 13, we are doing projection because Mr. Minister, you said in 2023, 2025, running down to 2026, they have done projections. We cannot state projections here, but we can take you by your word that if you have done projections, as you stated, that cost $25 million metric tons, that's $25 million. So if you do that calculation based on 0.10, you will get $2.5 million adding to the revenue of this country. That is the calculation based on the projection. That's why those are calculated. But put it as constant, which we cannot put in the agreement because it varies. And leader of the opposition mentioned something that monitoring the inflow and whatever. The provision that talking about always making the monthly report that the opposition leader mentioned is in B13. The super clause, that is clause B. I will not bore you to read. Let me just explain. The projection here is not constant for us. So we are saying if all this be equal, if there is an increase in the tonnage of the transshipment, we have to do the throughout fees. That 0.1, if it goes up to 30,000, you calculate based on that figure you are giving us. So the projection can always go up. That is why exactly. So the revenue that goes to the account for Ministry of Finance or whatever through the airport or through the port authority, there will be a specific account. There is complete transparency in this agreement that the accounts, they are going to establish their accounts, they are going to state their accounts where these monies can be paid. For now, the transshipment transactions offshore, we don't really have too much. It's based on assumptions. In terms of security, pollution, anti-corruption, or what have you. We don't even know what is happening. So government authorities feel that we need to put a layer, bring in the private sector, because these are things that we need to do, and also enforcing the local content policy. And in that direction, if you do the calculations, and there's an upward trend based on the figures are projected and based on the tonnage, we can even talk about changing the figures for the calculation for per tonnage, which we said 1.10. So if this one goes up, the Ministry of Finance, that is why they can always review the agreement. I want you to take note about this. They can always come back to say, no, let's bring it to 0.2. This is that. It's not sacrosanct at all. So thank you, leader of the opposition, for bringing us to speak. It's just a baseline. It's just a baseline. And you have mentioned about inspection, but this has particularly talking about the tonnage. If you talk about the tonnage, going down the tax, we said they can pay NASI, they can pay e-tax. But there is something that I want all of us, including the chairman, and I feel you are going back to your committee. There is something very strange. We are giving waivers, but there is something there, not for the machines. We are talking about the consumables. If we are talking about protecting the infant industry, we are talking about this, the display of consumable items, and the local content policy must be enforced. I think a leader of the opposition started clearly stating that we need to support our own industries. But not only supporting them, the goods and services that we get from them, that these companies coming in, they need to pay attention to them. So, giving the waiver on consumables, we have to have the list displayed, because this particular agreement has to be gazetted. Oh yeah, it's stated there very clearly, it has to be gazetted. Mr. Speaker, I just want to bring to mind to all of us that we should take note of the provision of anti-corruption stated by the leader of the opposition, and also the fiscal regime which have all stated, and also the inspection clause 5, and all what the good things are there that talked about in this agreement. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, there is also a general provision which I was thinking that we should take note of under miscellaneous provision, stabilization clause. Stabilization clause. In as much as we are giving, we are anticipating government is not putting a dime into it. We are looking at what the transactions, monitoring, security, etc. We are also talking about the stabilization clause. The stabilization clause means if we are paying taxes, if we think we can protect them, we can protect the investment from all difficulties that give them challenging generating revenue. We as government, we need to make sure that there is a smooth running of the private sector running this particular investment. So we are happy that we have a stabilization clause. And also the address, how do we handle the tax regime? How do we talk about inconsistency in terms of strikes? How do we talk about how things that affect in terms of disaster, natural disaster, in terms of challenges that will come? These that we have not anticipated. But when they do come, we have to pay attention to the stabilization clause. What we do as government. I think also we're talking about breakage of area of operations. We know they are going to be, we have to accept pollution is also stated. This is in clause 7. We have said if they are regulated right across the benefit of where they are operating, they have the responsibility to do clearing. They should do clearing. They should not leave them here. Because this also has to do with exactly our tidiness in terms of operating offshore. But there's so many things happening offshore. If you stand right up this building, you will see the transshipment going on. We are even fighting these jobs. We have realized that for us to even monitor what is happening offshore is really, really difficult for us. Perhaps getting this investment for this private sector coming in, not only doing the mining sector as you are projected. The projection that you did is only for mining companies, for the 25 million metric ton. So we are now saying, even doing this monitoring activities, we can even track people who are involved in offshore transactions of drug spending. So these are some of the advantages, this security of our city. because I'm talking about territorial waters and the internal waters and the EEZ. So all of these we put together with challenges we have in both the economy and even the monitoring of the high seas. This also will help us to have a better understanding of what's happening at the offshore. Thank you very much, honorable colleagues, for your contribution, and thank you, Mr. Speaker, for appreciating us. And before I take my seat, we have to talk about safety and the environment. We know that whatever we do in our waters, we have to make sure that there is also safety and prevention in terms of pollution. All of what we are thinking about, because we have the organisms we have and other activities taking place offshore. We have now seen the seaweeds coming to our offshore. We have seen the seaweed all around the beaches. So it's a difficult situation we are. Maybe we now see why we should not put discharge substances in the water so that it will not affect our organisms, the species we have in the water. Mr. Speaker, I think I joined the leader of the opposition that this is not controversial. We also depend that there is confidentiality of this agreement, which we need to take notes. So it's also clearly stated in the 26 that if there is confidentiality, Mr. Minister, we need to take this into consideration. We are dealing with private sector, government. This is sole responsibility of the courts, but they have decided to delegate this one because they are never performing effectively. So the government has thought it wise to delegate this duty to a private sector. It's running a company. I think it's really applaudable, and we think we all of us need to oversight, like what I've stated, what the leader of the opposition have also highlighted. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much, leader of government. Where is Mr. Minister?
Mr. Speaker, honorable members, please allow me to use this platform to thank honorable members of Parliament for both eyes for the debate, wonderful debate, and for alluding to the fact that this agreement is not controversial. It is indeed in the best interest of us as Nigerians. And because of that, honorable Speaker, members of Parliament, please accept from my heart a big thank you. With regards to some of those issues raised by honorable members of Parliament, we'll look into them. But like I read out the objective behind this agreement is to make sure we raise more revenue. You know, we have always been saying, or the President has always been saying, let us look at innovative ways of raising revenue. This is just one of those innovative ways. And like we have all agreed, this type of activities are happening out there. As a country, we didn't have the mechanism, and we don't have the mechanism to look at those issues. The more reason why we decided to have this agreement with a private company, that we have the capacity to look at our waters, our offshore projects. So it's a laudable one, and I want to thank all of you. In that regard, Mr. Speaker, honorable members, be it resolved that this honorable House hereby ratifies the following agreement, which was laid on the table of the House on Monday, 24th November 2025. Offshore bulk handling concession agreement between Sierra Leone Ports and Harbours Authority and the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Sierra Bulk Handling Limited, dated 10th November 2025.
Thank you very much, Mr. Minister. Honorable members, I hereby recognize the following personalities who are here this morning with us. Beginning with Mr. Panchamadi Bangura, the Minister of Finance, is here. Please stand to be recognized. I recognize the presence of Ambassador Anes M. Dumaina, Commissioner NACSA. I recognize the presence of Engineer Alfred Jali Momodu, the DG SLRA. I recognize the presence of Mr. Joseph Munda Sandi, the GM Salon. I recognize the presence of Mr. Mori Momo, Deputy Financial Secretary. And I recognize the presence of the Deputy DG, SLRA. I think he's there. That's all? Yes. Thank you. And Deputy Minister of Finance, are you here? Oh, yes. She happens to be my sister. You are all heartily welcome to the House of Parliament. Honorable members, I recognize the following members of Parliament who were in this well in time. I am saying this for the attention of the public, in case you want to write against MPs who normally come to Parliament late or who do not come at all. Please exclude the following members of Parliament because they've been very diligent. Honorable Joseph Williams Lamy, Honorable Abraham Kaba, thank you. Honorable Abubakar Fofana, SWP. Okay. Honorable Alpha FM Jabi, thank you. Honorable Brahma Mansare, thank you. Honorable Mustafa Selu, thank you. Honorable Rosalie H. Siafa, thank you. Honorable Alaji Kekrasi Vandi, thank you very much. Honorable Hawa Conte, thank you. Honorable Paul Samba Conte, thank you. Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara, Opposition Whip, yes, she's here. Honorable Princess K. Darami, thank you very much. Honorable Mohammed S. Bangura, thank you very much. Honorable Rubiatu Rositanu, thank you. Honorable Falatembe, thank you very much. Honorable PC Alamin Kane, where is he? Thank you. Honorable Abdul Karim Bangura, thank you. Honorable Mariama Elagoba, thank you very much. Honorable Sati Banya, thank you very much. Honorable PC Dio Prince Lansana, thank you. Honorable John Charles Conte, thank you very much. Honorable Alpha Ben Mansare, thank you. Honorable Nene Levy, yes, leader. Honorable Lucinda F. Kelly, thank you very much. Honorable Edo George, thank you. Honorable Emilia Lolo Tongi, thank you very much. Honorable Dixie M. Rogers, Chief Whip indeed. Honorable Bakari Momo, where is it? Honorable Memunda Tujalo, thank you. Honorable Foyo Toli, thank you. Honorable Sylvester A.M. Boema, thank you. Honorable Bernadette Wiata Soga, yes, thank you. Honorable Marie Kamara, thank you very much. Honorable Mohammed Conte, thank you. Honorable Ambrose M. Levy, thank you. Honorable Francis A. Kaisaba, thank you very much. Honorable Marcel Gaite Aruna, thank you very much. Honorable Marama Bangura, thank you. Honorable Daniel Fona, okay, it's gone up. Honorable Abdul Karim Kamara, thank you. Honorable Veronica K. Sise, the leader of Echo FEPA, the leader of West Africa Women, thank you. Honorable Ishmael Sanko-Hila, thank you very much. Honorable Sir Kotu Momodu, thank you. Honorable Juliana A. Patoma, Thank you. Honorable Abdul Joseph Bash Kamara. Thank you. Honorable Charles Usman Abdullahi. Thank you. Honorable Moses Egri. Yes. Honorable Mabinti H. Lobagura. Thank you very much. Honorable Ebasin Salamina. Yes, the leader. Honorable Hawakalo. Honorable Hawakalo. Thank you. Honorable Ibrahim Aziz Bagura. Thank you. Honorable Abdul Suleiman Mari Conte. Yes, truly legislative. Honorable Daniel B. Kroman. Yes, a leader indeed. Honorable Amna Tasise. Yes. Honorable Tamba Kelly. Yes. Okay. Honorable Adam Abangura. Thank you. Honorable Alex M. Rogers. Yes. Honorable B.C. Kande Baba K.R. III. Thank you. Honorable Kemoko Conte. Honorable Kemoko Conte. Honorable Abdullah A. Kamara. Thank you. Honorable Isaac Joka. Thank you. Honorable P.C. Safa M. Tamu. Thank you. Honorable Abdul Kago. Yes, in our position. Honorable Aaron A. Kamara. Kruma, sorry. It's not Kamara. It's Kruma. Yes. Honorable Fatmata Sera Sukuna. Thank you very much. Yes. Now, honorable members, the question is that this honorable house hereby ratifies the following agreement, which was laid on the table of the house on Monday, 24th November 2025. Offshore bulk handling concession agreement between Sierra Leone Ports and Harbours Authority and the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Sierra Bulk Handling Limited, dated 10th November 2025. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it.
Government motion by the Deputy Minister of Transport and Aviation has been ratified.
Mr. Speaker. Yes, Mr. Minister, you believe? Thank you very much for your service.
Mr. Speaker, before you get to the next item, yes, I use the opportunity. I stood on 26. Yes, the last time I was Minister of Finance. I want to approach the chamber, being the Minister of Finance.
Can you please read out SO26 for him to hear?
26 months. Privilege motion. The motion directly concerning the privilege of Parliament shall take precedence of all other public business. So we have done that the last time, and we have had meetings, but we need to. That's why I say I want to approach your chamber, me and the Minister of Finance.
Oh, you want to approach me together with the Minister of Finance and the clerk?
Yes.
It's all right. Granted.
Mr. Speaker, further to that, I don't know if you are coming back to the chamber so that we can move to continue or you want us to see after the meeting.
Yes, honorable members, can you please go to committee room 1 now, so that immediately after that meeting, I will go to committee room 1. Honorable members, please go to committee room 1. We'll be there in a jiffy. The house is cooled down for 1 hour.
Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from a seat. It's not a platform, we go speak the truth for the young and the old. Now we voice we do. Come on, talk, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Come on, talk, place to be. We dey and care for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people could thrive. Entertainment, they speak the music, the flow. But we still go on the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We could talk, come here, no we know go line. Now come on, talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Come on, talk, you gon' hear me loud. We no go hide, you gon' make me proud. From salon to the wall, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are. Oh yeah, we message for. Come on, talk, this how we voice. Army so we make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm. Migration of us, we come from. Come on, talk, that place to be. We dey on and prayer for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we did. For the future, we pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shine the light, the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk, where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this is how we voice. Army so we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we stand firm.
From the streets of free down to the world beyond, we dey yarn about the things we dey hold strong. Political talks, we no go shy. Migration stories should no go die. Entertainment, we go dance to the beat. Health and well-being, make we rise from we seat. This now we platform, we go speak the truth. For the young and the old, now we voice with the roots. Come on, talk, you go hear me loud. We no go hide, we gon' make you proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are, now we message for. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey young and clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. We talk about the health, we need them for survive. Make the system better so we people go thrive. Entertainment, this week, the music, the flow. But we still go young, the things we need to know. Political leaders, make when I hear the cry. We go talk, come here, no, we no go lie. Now come on, talk, we dey stand for the truth. Make we rise for the sake of the youth. Oh, come on, talk, you go hear we loud. We don't go hide, we go make me proud. From salon to the world, we dey stand tall. Come here, we are, now we message for. Come on, talk, this now we voice. R&B soup, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future. future we dey pave the way. Oh, now we dey young for better tomorrow. No more tears, no more sorrow. We go shining like the truth must show. Come on, talk together, we go grow. Feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Come on, talk where the minds go meet. Come on, talk, this now we voice. Our knees hook, we dey make the choice. From politics to health, we dey stand firm. Migration and vibes, we dey come from. Come on, talk, now the place to be. We dey yarn and clear for you and me. Come on, talk, oh yeah, we dey. For the future, we dey pave the way. Oh, come on, talk, oh yeah. We dey talk and we'll make we yeah. From Freetown to the world, we go spread the news. Come on, talk, now the platform we choose.